initial scene was when you came out of the tunnel, was it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Daytime. And were you inside or outside?
Outside.
And what was it like, the country around you? Or city, or what kind of place were you in?
It was Europe.
Europe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did you get a year or a name?
1700s.
1700s. And did you get a name of the place?
No.
Okay. And everybody gets more or less information. Some people get a lot of details. Some people just get physical sensations. So it's all good. Did you get a name for yourself?
No.
Okay. Did you get a sense if you were male or female?
Female.
Okay. Small, medium, large?
Medium.
Older, younger?
I was in my 20s, and by the way, I was inside. I wasn't outside. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So
Yeah.
inside in Europe, daytime?
Daytime.
In your 20s. And what was happening in the scene around you?
I was alone.
Okay. And you were in a structure of some
In a
sort?
structure. It seemed like almost like a stone house.
Yeah, in the 1700s, that sounds
Mhm.
about right. Do you get a sense of a country?
Just Europe is how I.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah.
And were you able to navigate around a little bit? Were you able to go into the home and see or experience anything? A meal or
I
a
did.
bedroom?
Well, you said, you were eating. I was sitting at a table alone by myself. I was eating a crusty bread, round.
Was it good?
Well, it was sitting there. I didn't eat it. I just knew
Saw
it
it?
was there.
Okay.
But I was eating a bowl of either soup or porridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you have a sleeping area in the house?
Yes, I did. It was almost a four-poster, dark, heavy wood
Mm-hmm.
with a quilt on it.
Nice. Okay. Anything else you remember about that time or place?
All I can think what it stands out most is I was by myself.
Okay, so alone was a big
Yes,
part of it.
yes.
Okay. And then, I'm just writing some notes for me. When you navigated back to the childhood, were you able to see any parents or anybody?
Childhood, yes. I saw my mother and my father, and again, I was alone.
So no siblings?
No siblings, but I was surrounded by animals.
Oh, okay.
And it was a happy, joyous time.
Okay. And what were the parents like?
I can remember my mom like waving, so she was in a good mood, and my father actually kind of resembled my father.
Your father
dark,
today?
yeah, dark hair, olive complected,
Mhm.
and he seemed to be happy also.
Okay. And that's interesting, olive complected in Europe.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Was your mom more fair?
More fair skin.
Okay. And then what about a significant moment? Did you go to a significant moment in that lifetime? I said like early teens, 20s, a significant moment.
I did, but you know what? Right now I can't remember.
That's okay.
I can't remember what it was.
What about most important person or people in that life?
My son.
So you had a son? Okay. And was there a turning point in that life? A happy or proud moment? Or a turning point? Actually, those are two separate things. I forgot.
Yeah.
What was that? Did you have
Because
a
I was
happy or
going to say
proud?
the turning point in my life, what came up is when I graduated college at age 55.
Wow, in Europe, no less. I mean, in the 1700s for,
Yeah.
and remind me, were you male or female?
Female.
Female, yeah, for a female in your 50s
It was
to
like
graduate from
school
college.
and graduating,
Mhm. Wow.
something significant like that.
Do you have a sense of what you were studying?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
But still,
Probably had to do with animals.
probably. It sounds like it. Well, that sounds pretty momentous for a woman in that era.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what about, did you get a happy or proud moment?
No.
Okay. And then final day, anything you remember about the last day of the life as you reflected on that life?
Just that it was happy, joyous, and free.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Happy, joyous, and free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then how was it for you to die, to cross over?
It was good. It was good for me. And then when I was leaving my body,
Mhm.
it was kind of started off slowly, but then it excelled, and I could feel myself pushing my way upwards, towards the clouds, through the clouds.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice. And then what about your guide? Was it a male or a female?
Female. The guide was my mother.
Wow, how was that for you?
That was pretty awesome.
Wow. Is your
Yeah.
mom still with us?
No, she's not.
Oh, so how was that to be with your mom?
It was good to be with my mom again. Yeah.
What was it your mom's name?
I did not get a name.
It was just you recognized it as your
Right.
mom?
Yeah, just the energy that I was getting from
Mhm.
the guide.
I just got goosebumps when you said
Yeah. It was like, she was letting me know she has always been with me. She has always been my guide.
Wow.
So.
Wow, okay, now I just goosebumped my whole body. I don't know if you guys get that, but I just goosebumped my whole body. So, and I wrote down, what was your guide's relationship to you? So she was letting you know she's always been
Always
your
been
guide.
there, always.
And how was
yeah.
that for you?
Very comforting.
Yeah. How long has it been since she's not been here?
She passed in 1997.
So, what is that, 20 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
20-something years ago.
Why were you shown this past life?
I have 2 siblings. Well, now I only have 1 sibling. I was the middle child. I was always jealous of my sister who was older, my brother who was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And so in my past life, I was by myself.
Oh,
So it was showing me what it was like to be an only child.
okay. And what was the point of that?
For me, it wasn't made out to be all that it was meant to be. That I had my siblings in my life for an important reason. I would start crying.
Oh, that just means that's what you were supposed to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beautiful part of it. Yeah. So there's some gratitude for some siblings now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not that there hasn't been all along, but
Right.
but it sort of highlighted that
Yeah.
for you. Yeah. For me, the emotion is when we know, that was the real deal. And was there anything else about how it relates to the current life?
That my life, you were sharing earlier about, your life, how it's been. My earlier life was a struggle for me. And the past 30 years, I've learned to turn my life over, change my life for the better. And so what I got from the exercise we did today, there is definitely a reason why I went through what I went through to get to where I am today. So.
Okay, very nice. Did your mom say why or how you did in that last life? Was there anything about that? I forgot to ask that.
No, but what she said was the reason why I have struggled in this life was so that I could learn more about mankind, humankind, how to be a kinder person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So I was going to ask, what is the main purpose for this lifetime? And it sounds like that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. And why were you brought here today? Did you hear anything else there?
Because my mom wants me to remain teachable.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else you'd like to share?
No, I mean, I was doing a lot of crying, and that was when you were saying go to, happier time in your childhood. Of course, I thought of my whole family and us during happier times because my childhood was not always very happy. So, yeah.
And I find that's true of a lot of those of us who
Yeah.
do this work. I think that we chose sort of harder lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share?
No, that's it. It's
Okay.
been a great experience.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
Thank you.
For sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay, good job.